Is there a problem, officers?
I imagine you never thought this day would come, that Bacho would be covering Dhar Man. Well, unfortunately, here I am, and here you are, to look at this amazing man's content. For those of you who don't know, Dhar Man is an online influencer who releases videos on a YouTube channel of the same name. And these videos are essentially short films that are made at a low production cost, a very low production cost.
I don't see any tomatoes.
These films essentially act as life lessons because they all have their own poignant messages to them. And when I say poignant, I mean like poignant.
Mom was right. Girls can't do anything boys can do.
I can only assume that the target audience for these videos are very young but also very thick children. Children who have almost like next to zero critical thinking. Because some of these messages, man, like they are Teletubbies like level basic. Like the most basic simplistic life lessons like don't steal, don't be mean, don't tell a lie, don't judge a book by its cover. And it's not only that these messages are extremely simplistic and like fundamental life lessons, like entry level shit, but the manner in which they're conveyed in these videos is disgustingly overt and like shoved down the audience's throats. So there's absolutely no subtlety to how the messages are conveyed, and there's also no nuance to the messages themselves. In every perceivable dimension do these Dhar Man videos utterly fail at simulating competent storytelling. At least that's what I gather from where I'm sitting, because you see, I haven't actually watched a full-length Dhar Man video myself. The whole reason I even know about this channel and this guy is through people like YMS and Penguin Zero, like other YouTubers. They've already covered this guy on their channel to very funny effect. I'm not doing anything remotely new here. This has been done so many times already. It's probably been done to death in all honesty, but it just looked like a lot of fun, so I thought I'd have a crack at it. Covered Dhar Man on the Bacho YouTube channel. It's always fun to just critique low-hanging fruit, and that's probably what this is going to be.
You have another kid, in case you forgot, your daughter Amelia?
You think I don't know that?
And I'm just going to watch them and analyse them and commentate on them and maybe even review them if I have the manpower to review such amazing works of art. Another thing we should note about these videos is that they're extremely buzzwordy with regards to the messages they cover. You usually do see a lot of them containing subject matter relating to certain hot topics. It's obviously very sneakily trying to capitalise off of whatever is the most relevant thing. One of the biggest talking points on Twitter or whatever. You only have to have a quick look through some of their video thumbnails to get what I'm on about. Kid gets trapped in Minecraft. Kid's Minecraft world gets destroyed. If it isn't something relevant, it'll just be something really sensational like twin steals her sister's boyfriend. Kid ruins brother's new Jordans. Mean girl humiliates quiet teen. You could read these for hours. And also they get fucking millions of views, and it's really depressing. Kid lies to his dad for PlayStation 5. There are some really fucked up ones as well, like really like tasteless shit, because they do cover very controversial issues in society like racism and ableism. You see here, teens reject disabled runner. Yeah, finally a controversial one. Bodybuilders make fun of a little person. Mr. Feast runs out of his money. Runs out of his money. What the fuck? And as you'll see with the first one that we're going to watch today, a man arrested for gardening. What happens next is shocking. And it is unfortunately a black man getting arrested by a white police officer. So clearly it's going for a BLM thing. I'm sure this will be extremely tasteful, and it will shed like a nuanced light upon that whole issue.
Hi, Mr. Winley.
Inspired by true Jesus Christ. This happened to a buddy of mine.
I assume they were sold out of Brussels sprouts.
Ew, Brussels sprouts? That's gross, Mr. Winley.
I'm guessing that was supposed to be an extremely expressive line from that kid who's supposed to be grossed out by the Brussels sprouts.
Ew, Brussels sprouts? That's gross, Mr. Winley.
Just elegantly delivered by that child performer. Also, yeah, another thing, we're going to get a lot of bad child performers because seeing as these videos seem to be targeted at like little kids, there's a lot of like little kid characters in them, and all of the child actors are trash.
And when I do, they're going to be the juiciest, most beautiful tomatoes you've ever seen.
You see, it's perfect setup. Like, obviously this is a really nice man, and we know he's going to get arrested for fuck all, for gardening, for Christ's sake. We know something bad and foreboding is upon us, is about to happen to this poor person, but we really don't want it to because he's such a nice man here. And it's playing really nice music too.
Are tomatoes really gonna grow here?
Of course, as long as I take care of this patch of dirt.
It's got like the same production value as the new Matrix film. See those real brick walls in the background?
Ooh, careful there, little man. You just stepped on my tomatoes.
You just stepped on... Why did he say it so weird? You just stepped on my tomatoes.
Careful there, little man. You just stepped on my tomatoes.
Watch the tomatoes like get destroyed by the police who come and arrest him or something, and it's like, oh, we need to preserve the tomatoes, and at the end of the thing it's going to be like the tomatoes growing and blossoming or whatever.
You'd be surprised what can grow if you give it a little love.
Exactly, it's all about giving things a little love. Just a little bit of love can make a difference, and it's not only just with tomatoes, but even human beings themselves, if you thought about it.
You mean the grocery stores in the rich neighborhoods?
Our mama says those stores are too far and too expensive.
I know this is easy target, low-hanging fruit and all that, but these child performers, man. This girl looks like she's half in a coma.
You have a garden in your backyard?
There's a bit of a commentary on the class disparity in our society, in American society.
This whole parkway is gonna be a garden, and you kids can get your strawberries right here.
Oh, it's the fucking suit. He's here to ruin all the fun.
Excuse me, yes, I'm waiting for John Winley.
He's gonna stop this garden from being grown in the middle of this fucking warehouse.
Is it a crime to want to see my neighborhood look better?
Well, it's against city policy.
Policy!
Try them. They're sweet as candy.
I'm pretty sure they're outside here, but it still sounds like they're inside. It sounds so like they're in some sort of small box.
This is the best strawberry I ever had.
In some small empty room with nothing on the walls.
Why do you like growing your own vegetables?
Hey, now. Doing good. Here you guys go. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have good days.
You too.
That's why, Grace.
That's why, you fucking idiot.
People in the community need healthier options. We can't keep eating fast food for every single meal.
Because he needs to stop shitting blood.
I'm gonna bring the vegetables to the people.
That's why you want to plant a garden in the sidewalk.
That's right.
The white man's gonna come along and fuck me in the ass.
See, when a community comes together, we can accomplish incredible things.
That's pretty cool.
This is pretty cool. That, yeah, I do agree. That is pretty cool. It's extremely obvious and like a very simplistic message, but it is inherently on its own still. It's pretty cool. You know, like community and all that shit. Honestly, I didn't expect that like Vince Gilligan style shot in a Dhar Mann video. I was obviously wrong to think that this is like a bad production. Clearly more creativity going on behind the scenes than I gave it credit for.
Gotta say, I really appreciate what you're doing here. This could really benefit the whole neighborhood.
Again, with that fucking neighborhood, we get it. Get to the horrible, distasteful BLM reenactment.
I just wished everybody felt that way.
What do you mean? Who wouldn't love this idea?
I don't know, somebody call the city?
I thought he meant somebody, like an actual person who's called City. But someone called the city, like I get that now. But for a minute, I thought he was doing a bit like somebody called the city.
I don't know, somebody call the city? It's gonna take more than a letter in the mail to stop me.
I wonder if this is a cease and desist letter. It's so unbearably overlit.
What happens if they do take away this garden?
We'll plant another one. And another one.
Another one. I'll plant a weed garden in the fucking town hall. Start cooking meth in the elderly home.
Wow, you sure are resilient.
Well, that's why they call me the gangster gardener.
He could have been a gangster. He could have gone down the life of crime like Boys in the Hood, but he decided to use his powers for good, for gardening. A black man having fun, a black man being happy, I can't abide by that.
Enjoy the orange. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
He's not disabled, he's just a fat fuck. You see, in growing our own vegetables and giving them out to the community will prevent people like this from existing. These fat fucks who go around on these scooters.
God bless you.
Fucking crystal meth addict behind her.
No need to thank me, Linda. I do it for the cause.
What's this guy in? Wasn't he Luke Cage?
I drove by the sidewalk the other day, and to my surprise, there was a garden there.
There was a fucking garden there, you fucking degenerate.
No gardens! Look around all these people. For once, they have access to fresh...
Oh, it's such a bustling street corner, such a lively community. Look at this random guy awkwardly stood there.
There's a McDonald's right down the street. Why don't you shut it down?
Because McDonald's own the property. Shut down the McDonald's. Yeah, that's gonna work. Why don't you just shut down the McDonald's? Why don't you just shut down the Subway?
Mr. Winley, if you don't remove your garden from city property, it is going to cost you.
It's gonna cost you your life. These kids, they're not gonna grow up.
Are you even aware of all the zoning laws that you're breaking? Are you aware that you need permits to use?
Are you aware that that girl was just looking directly at the camera?
That is not my department.
Ah, not having it.
Can you believe him?
Look, the NPC, he's happy again. He's pointing now. He can do other things apart from just stand there awkwardly.
We didn't issue the warrant. We can explain it to the judge.
Oh my God.
You see, I told you it'd get destroyed. The police have no regard for the community.
Take care of my garden kids. Let everybody know the community will help you.
Look how dramatic it's trying to make it.
The community will help you.
You're making a big mistake.
Oh, we're gonna get them cancelled.
I got an idea.
Sent.
Last month, he was arrested on the streets of South Los Angeles.
God damn it.
The footage caught the attention of several news sources, so the city...
Free fucking marketing, dickheads.
Question is, will John Winley face time in jail for planting tomatoes on a sidewalk? Or will the city pardon him?
So the only way he gets out of this is they go, oh, well, you did all this with help for the community, so you gotta get pardoned. Like, what? That's the only way you avoid jail time. Like, at worst, this is like slap on the wrist kind of crime, if it is a crime. Oh, we have to weigh up the pros and cons. Like, you did do all this for the community, but then again, you did plant some crops in the middle of like this fucking warehouse with all these bricks around, all these fake walls, and there's like these 2 trash cans. It was definitely a real sidewalk.
This has never been about one man.
I like courtroom dramas. This should be interesting.
Nor did he intend to keep the produce all to him.
I'm gonna have to go with the books on this one and say this boy going to jail.
John is a hero.
Having healthier food options could save our lives.
That's right.
Order! Order, please. Order! Prosecution, your opening statement.
Judge William.
Someone's senile granddad has been wheeled in to act as the prosecutor here. Do I even need to point out like the lighting and how fake everything looks? Like, I assume that's just a given. Like, that's just what you accept when you like click on one of these videos. We're dealing with Dhar, man. Of course. Oh god, I really hope John Winley gets pardoned for that heinous crime he committed of planting a tomato.
Seems to me that this case is...
Yeah, he's fucking Bible Belt sounding. This is not the way we do it. It's a pretty open and shut case.
I mean, Mr. Winley, he was given all kinds of warnings and citations.
This is, he just don't follow by the rules. This is how every, like, far left person views Jordan Peterson.
People just can't do what they want on a sidewalk. Sidewalks were made for walking.
Women were made for fucking.
Pure and simple.
Just like the city walks all over us when we ask for better grocery stores in our neighborhood.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. So I'm not even role-playing as the racist guy. That was a very weird delivery. I know it's accent-based. I don't care. There is no racism in saying that was awful delivery.
He walks all over us. We walks all over us.
This is up there with that Man Dog film by Steve McQueen.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
I don't believe the prosecution was finished.
Oh, I don't have a problem with it, Your Honor. Go ahead.
Go ahead, son. Try your best.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, this is bullshit. This is fucking diabolical what you're doing.
So kids can be excited about strawberries and Brussels sprouts.
Man, I don't care if it's good for the community. Fuck Brussels sprouts.
Where I'm from, you ain't never seen a tomato, a lettuce, unless it was inside of a cheeseburger.
McDonald's? Quarter pounder?
I was not trying to take anything away from the city, Your Honor.
Oh, look, he agrees. He's part of the institution, but he agrees. He knows because he's black.
This is not a town hall meeting.
He reminds me of Funkhauser from Curb Your Enthusiasm, that guy.
The people of this community have nothing to do with this. And they shouldn't get a say.
Why'd you take the fucking flowers? There were just so many of them.
How dare you? Don't ever touch my yarmulke. Do you understand?
As for John Winley, all charges are dropped. Case dismissed.
It's just like you said, Mr. Winley. When a community works together, you can accomplish incredible things.
It's just the beginning.
Oh, no. Oh. I am just here to see if the radishes are ready.
Yes, sir. I got them for you right here, brother.
Right. Thank you. And, again, I'm, truly sorry for what I put you through.
I hold no grudges, Theo.
You see, there's some Christian forgiveness for you. So he lost and now he's sorry.
Maybe they should.
What? Again, I'm, truly sorry for what I put you through.
That wasn't a very good one. That was pretty boring. Get off the stage, you disgusting fat fuck. 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 Get off the stage, you disgusting fat fuck.